Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, Piers? Isaac? We got a game to play. It's called The Beginner's Guide. It's basically just like, yo, boy, I may not be here for this stream. I'm playing with a friend. All good, all good. Um, it's made by the people that made the Stanley Parable or whatever, and it's just I don't know what it's about. It just looks random. Shall we shall see. This will probably be a short stream too, probably like an hour. Yeah. See it? Does it sound good? Wait, yeah, I forgot. There's no audio because last time it bugged. Do that? Alright, let me turn it up for y'all. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Chapter select options. Begin the game. Alright, yeah, I'll probably do an hour-long stream, but I got some better streams coming. Make sure audio is on. Alright. Easy enough to remember.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide.
Hello.
My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment.
Dude, this is CS.
But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Damn. An old game. Okay. Wait, what? What's happening?
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Wait, this is made in Source. Wait, this game is made in Source just like the Stanley. Wait, that's actually sick.
Security hull breached. Hostile alien life forms inbound.
Oh, that's glass there?
It kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Yeah,
You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets. But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his
This
games
is
for what
not
they
complete.
are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force neutralized. Begin.
I love how you
This
can
is
see the
far
bottom of the
from
universe
complete.
from this room. Apparently, this space station has a labyrinth on it.
Oh, yeah, bad
Sure,
news,
I don't
good,
know.
Isaac.
There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm
Those are
just gonna skip you
random
on past
names.
it.
That's fine. Oh,
Okay, this is the part that's interesting. The
Right.
game has this narrative about the Whisper Machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
okay.
Hey,
Half-Life?
you there, in the engine room. You could save us all. That beam is powering the Whisper Machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam.
Oh, so I've
It's
sacrificed
so much to
myself?
ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it?
What do you mean it's not
Could
much
you
to
give
ask?
yourself?
It's not much to ask to just kill. Oh, whatever.
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
You respawn and oh. What? Whoa.
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it, like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was
I think
thinking,
it's just
but
a crappy
what's
game.
clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Right. That was pretty trash, so. The past was behind her. I move. Oh,
Yep, in this game you can only walk backwards.
what? Unfinished trash. Oh, the past is behind her.
So it's a short
But the
and
future
relatively minimalist
could not be
experiment
seen.
combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Coda's trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Becomes her career. Alright, we gotta go up the stairs. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to confront it?
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to
That's
say, and then
cool.
it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, next
I
one.
like that. Oh no, this is scary. Are now entering. What? What am I entering?
And that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Okay.
Oftentimes, Coda would put bizarre
Nonsense
titles
in
like this
nearly
one at
every
the start of his
direction.
games. I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do? Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay, thank you. Dude, this is enough.
A room that's warm and nice and filled with little ideas for games.
Key in one game unlocks a door in a completely separate game.
Coda would often tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Press to stop the chaos, it doesn't work. Game where you collect items and set the game automatically. I was reading that, but okay. Ready, set, fish. That a fishing game? Does not look like a fishing game.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Puzzle, you say? Oh, puzzle. Clicking puzzle. Oh no. There we go.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
So you reused it a lot.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. All right, now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room. How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea.
Hold on. Fix this. Um. There we go. Back to peak. Wow. Chapter 5 Puzzle, January 2009.
So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Hey, that was... Oh. We're back here. You are now exiting.
Aha. So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the Puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
The Great and Lonely Descent. Okay, this is sick. It's the picture from the thing. It's excellent. Okay, buddy. Skip this level. Why would I want to skip the level? Skip the level.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
Okay.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
This game is 100% made on Source Engine. Are you kidding me?
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source.
Yep.
Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well. The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the
shit,
architecture in
use Unreal.
Coda's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear,
That
boxy
AI,
corridors.
why does that fork knife look like that? Yo, what's up, Hydro Bucky? Oh my god, long time. Long time no see. What's good? That fork looks weird. Or knife. Got some people walking, having a good time. Man, what kind of toilet is that? That stinks. The worst toilet I've ever seen. Alright, let's go to the kid. Oh. Yeah, it's been a while, yeah. How's it been? I think last time was, I mean, God, when I did the FNAF video. I want to get on top of the house. Can I get on top of the house? Let's see. Let's see if this game... Ooh! Secrets? Don't mind if I do. Are you serious? Come on, let me get on the roof. Come on, this is Source. I know crouch jumping. Okay. This is Source. Come on. Gotta let me crouch jump up here. Go. Let me crouch jump. So, man, thanks, man. What? It won't let me crouch jump. Or at least... No, there we go. I'm crouch jumping. Whatever. This is a pretty... What is this? Wise... Streetwise fool. That is the most Source thing ever, that door pushing you. Oh my god. But... Dude, I need to show this. I feel like... Creepy game? Yeah, it's a game where you like go through this dude's like games he's made. Hold on. He's not online. I want to show bro this game. Cause like he would really like it. Cause it's made in Source. It's made by the same engine that uses like the same engine that's used for like any Valve game. Yeah, literally. Why am I struggling to go literally every Valve game. So that's what's cool about it. But I want to show him it. But he's currently idle. I'm just going to jump around on some tables. Thus gives. Huh? Going down into the abyss. It gives us such unique vibes. Oh, typo. Yeah. Yeah, Source engine is good for that. I mean, look at this. I don't know if I should jump or not. I'll do the parkour. I'm actually a pro with this. Watch this. You can't make that jump. Dude, it's only up. It's only up. It's only up. Oh. That works. What's this game on? Steam. Whoa, that lighting looks pretty good for 2000. Free? Nah, it's $10, but I got it on sale. It's made by the people who made Stanley. Yeah. It's made on... I really like that it's made on Source. It's not bad. Yeah, it's basically just... You're going through, like, someone who you wish you knew better's, like, games that he made. Like, I'm inside his game right now that he made. He didn't make shit.
This prison...
What?
Funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go.
What?
If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Buy it? Oh, really? man. I'm liking this so far, so I wouldn't blame you.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
You played them all? Bro was dedicated. Or just go on Steam and buy a game. Why are you waiting for your friend to make a game? Don't rush him. God, I love this Source engine. Just like you never see a structure like this in real life. This is so like liminal. God, I know someone who should play it.
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Oh, exact same solution.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Okay, what's this? Oh! You there.
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities.
Yeah, there was
Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Whiteness, yes, there was prison I spent hours in. Yes, there were these floating. Talk about the white void, because that was at the top. I might play some Lethal in an hour, not gonna lie. Yeah, this won't be a long stream. I might not even finish this game. I'll probably just play for like 30 more minutes and end, because I want to do it. I just wanted to give y'all a stream, but I didn't, I don't think I'll finish the game. That was literally the last thing but yeah, Lethal, have fun with that. Lethal is a good game. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with the 2 doors and switches? Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming here. No, I don't remember having to go through a puzzle. I prefer not to tell you. Yeah, I did the puzzle. I'll tell these guys. They look pretty chill. Again, perfect. Now please, tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how you get to the other side. I don't remember. I didn't solve it. Someone else did. Trust me, you don't want to go over there. Oh no, but I do. We do. We need to get there. Do you understand? It is the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. I promise you there's nothing I feel bad for these guys now. They're like trapped in this code. Dude. Like this. Oh, hello again. What's good? What's up with your neck? How did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Yes, did you want to know how to solve it? No, we actually find the black space between the doors to be far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? Oh, duh, Why would I care about the space between the doors? Actually, now that you mention it, I remember feeling strange that I passed through it. I don't recall a space between the doors. I'll say 2. What are they? They're just like, they're like textures that aren't done yet. Oh, okay, I know what it is. It's an AI. So basically, this is a texture that's not textured, and then the head is supposed to be an AI. And the AI switches between speaking, which is the text, and then listening. But it's so rough, it just shows everything. It doesn't show that's like if you strip down an AI to its bare minimum. That's what it would look like. Almost like, yeah, something like that.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
This music, I might buy this game's OST. Wait. This goes hard. Whoa.
It's a lamppost. Okay, I can't tell you quite
Say.
why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games
Is this
from
game
here on
short?
out.
I do not know how long it is.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this
I just
point,
know I don't want to.
you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games
I'll probably
with
finish
no
this
clear
off stream,
purpose,
like
and
most
maybe you
games.
can only float around in that
I think
headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is
So
what
this
this
is the
lamppost
destination.
is. It's a destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them.
That's
And
nice.
as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
It's gonna be really sad. April 2009. The game is connected to the internet. Oh! As you walk around, you can leave notes. All notes you see are left by other players. I'm gonna go play some Lethal Company. Peace. Alright, later, man. Later, Paper Goku. Oh! What did this guy say? Oh. Nice room. Not. Wow. That's really rude.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce
do
this,
you
but
beat this
this
game?
game is not connected to the internet.
point to
All
this.
of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda. This was actually the
Fire!
first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after
Whoa,
I met
holy
him
shit.
at a weekend game jam in Sacramento,
You
where I
guys
grew
hear
up.
me?
I saw him working on this very level, and it was just
Hello.
so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like,
I ain't
I
reading
have to be
these.
friends with this person.
Everyone
In
read
retrospect,
this.
I think I was
Hey.
probably a bit too pushy, trying
This
to get his
place makes me
attention.
sad.
I was over enthusiastic. But he was very
Please,
gracious
come
about it
on,
and
come on,
very
yeah.
patient with me. And
Come
I
on.
cooled off eventually.
I'm king of the
Oh,
world.
feel free to skip
Oh,
over
that's
any of
cool.
these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me
Don't
they
be
convey a
afraid,
sense of
you
loneliness. I see this person
Oh
who's
my
filled with
God,
thoughts
I was the
and
most thing ever. I
feelings
don't feel
and
like
beliefs and
living.
has no way to express
Never be as
them
majestic
except
as
as
I ever
scattered and
want to be,
unheard
and I
voices
will
in a
never
game that
be
wasn't meant to be
beautiful
played.
again. I am crying. In the plan of ripping my eyes out, I must go now. Okay.
But it's ironic, isn't it? That
Okay.
in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him
running out
better
of space,
and actually
you're
kind of
so
connect with him.
Jesus.
And I have to be
there's a
honest with
lot.
you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing.
Like,
I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world,
boring.
and then
This
I
game is
feel
gonna
less
become
lonely
either
too.
Scary or sad. Yeah, I think it's gonna be psychological horror. I can assure you, guarantee that there is a acorn somewhere here in this place. The sailors are looking for it. It's already a little creepy. Yeah, that's just Source though. That's just the Source engine. Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. Bro is going like schizo. I refuse to believe. Butt ass butt, nice. I need to go to the freaking bathroom. Recognize me, please. There's nothing here. Don't listen to that guy. Hot here. A free t-shirt? Someone very wise. Yeah, that's a wise thing to say. Door now open. Open sesame. I don't think the door opened. I help people because of the internal good feeling I get. Oh my god, new room is. I am not reading all these. Are you crazy? It's very crowded in here. And don't bother. Don't bother reading all them. Oh my god. Cabbage shapes the nation. They don't talk about me that way. What did I do? think this is not going anywhere. I need someone to talk to. This is a note. Don't listen to the other notes. Okay, sounds good. I won't listen to this guy. I'm not safe. So that would mean he's safe, right? Should I just not listen to him? Painting, what does it mean? Whoever made this has issues. I'm assuming he made it. Stop pretending you are other people. Devil Tower Star. What? What does that mean? He was himself, a horrible creature you could imagine. Interesting. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, we're all here now. There must be a reason for it, though. His horrible secret, he kept it well. Though some of these are so random, I beat the game. No, literally. This guy was going through something.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
Escape, escape,
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it.
There's whispering.
And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
I don't like the whispering.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Does this puzzle have a solution? Ow. Ow. Doesn't make sense. How do you solve this? Developer answer.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
How do you reach the lamppost? Are you here? Please say something. Could be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, speak, speak. I don't know how to speak. There's no control. They didn't code that in. Yeah, there's something in the game.
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes.
We're not gonna talk about
Hang
the
with
thing they just started talking in the game. We're gonna ignore that. Okay. That's fine. We'll just ignore it. Just ignore the thing that started talking. That's a pretty nice looking well. This game is wacky. Very random. I like that. I'm in the well.
See, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
The whole game.
Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
What furniture the center of the room? Oh. Let's get a TV in there with some surround sound. That's not a TV. That's not a TV. That's a table. Okay, what about along the wall? Let's put a huge picture of a horse. I'd really like a washing machine, tin stoves lined up against the wall. Honestly, I'd really like tin stoves. What? Bro, use the same assets. want Tesla coil. Come on, please tell me you got a new asset for the Tesla coil. Oh, he's got the Pixar lamp. And a table. You need a table. What are you exactly? What are you doing this for? I'm pretty sure none of the choices are making any difference. The tables aren't. Yeah, none of the choices are making any difference. Yeah, exactly.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
What the hell?
So, okay, he throws it out and starts
Dude,
over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
That room would cost like $10 million in LA and it would be called art. Hello, please walk forward. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully and take care that you remember to step. First, click on this table. That's a table. Good, go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. Now turn the lamp in the room off. Okay. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little. Finally, touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start. Back to your prison. Well, they're connected. Okay. This is some grade A game design right here.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
I think
this is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Sorry, I'm late. I was playing Super Mario Wii and I was on a boss, but I'm not good and I died a lot. Hey, did you at least beat the boss? W game. Super Mario Wii. Yo, what in the heck? It's that stupid lamppost again. Yeah, who's gonna call us? Who we getting a call from? Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me from after the prison escape. Also smashed AI in Wii Sports. Oh my gosh, Wii Sports is... You are me? So you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the future maze.
It's a conversation.
Yep, I was in the escape.
And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
Well, welcome.
But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself.
I'm so glad you know that I get out eventually.
All of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. It's strange, but feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. That's what I used to think that Matt from Wii Sports was supposed to be Kanye West. Do you feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then things will be exactly the same as before. No, I'm really the same person as I was back then. I actually does change and feel like the same person. Oh yeah. Thought he was Will Smith. Oh no, that's awful. That's the worst thing I can imagine. Don't worry, it's actually not that bad. Well, it's nothing else. The problem is that you don't actually know what you are right now. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, you're good. But what's this game? It's made by the dude who made Stanley Parable, blah, blah, blah. It's made in Source Engine, and basically what you do is you go through this guy's old games he made and just try to unravel what he was doing and what he was trying to do with all these games. Right now we're playing one of the games. If you're me, then did you get a call from another version of when you were... No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Yes, I did get a call. That's how I escaped. And have you seen the Fortnite Cybertruck? Yeah, everyone hates it. What did they tell you? What did you have to get out? All they told me was to, they asked me how I felt about being in prison. They just talked about the law. What? That read you? How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out and the promise works. Just tell me how you feel. It will make sense. No, you don't even buy the Cybertruck. You get the Cybertruck. You get it for free. Go on.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the
Seems like
obsession
there's
and
no
frustration, just to be told by
It
someone you can
definitely is
trust
a
that
goofy
things are
collab.
going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
This guy was going through some stuff.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
So he made a game where you talk to an AI. Please, please, please.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
This is cozy. Oh, hi, what's good? Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck you showed up. Thought I might be having clean this entire house all by myself, and miserable I have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make...
You'll notice that the
Lousy
quality of the art
homes.
is a step up from previous games,
This
including
is.
this new and improved chat system, which
What do
he
you
started
mean, new
using
and
from
improved?
this
It's the
point on.
same one.
From here on out,
It
he
just
begins
says
putting
clean
much
on
more
the
effort
head.
into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
This took 2 months. It's an asset flip. This is cozy. Okay, that's a pretty good asset for the year. 2009. What books we got here? These are real books. What the heck is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a mouse? Is that a I can't tell. What's this? Is that the dictionary? Is that for dummies? Is that a For Dummies book? I can't tell. BRB, alright. It's so weird. I can like tell what some of these books are from like when I can. That's a nice bathtub. Don't worry about me. A place this nice would be glad to steer. And literally makes. Are you cleaning this whole place? Don't worry, buddy.
Well, now you just might be getting a little ahead of yourself then. No.
Why don't we start cleaning and then we decide whether we could do it all night? What?
I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table?
Yeah, I got you. Easy. Now could you please run into the bathroom and make the bed? I got you, bro. I got you. Music is really chill. Yeah, I like the music. Alright, make the bed. Nice. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Do you enjoy being... how'd you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. And you can say that. A friend dragged me along at a time who was particularly desperate for cash. So Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money in my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. So speaking of demons, someone's put this couch all in a mess. Did you come out and straighten all the pillows here? Yeah, I got you, bro. Perfect. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink all over the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. Yeah, I got you, bro. Goddamn spilling milk. I feel completed to share an incredible cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. Yeah, I'll try to get by. You absolutely have to. Yeah, make it cheesy. By the way, the Minecraft stream is gonna be fire. Yeah, soon, Minecraft stream. Also, can you keep the red hoodie? Can you make new merch? Heck no, that is trash. No one's gonna wear that. No, it's stupid. Sorry, never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come in? Okay. He was gonna say something. The hoodie is trash. No, the new stuff is gonna be 20 million times better. How about you scrub it down as best you can? No need to be perfect. We're all just human. I'll go, but if you're streaming in like 20 minutes, I'll come back. Alright, yeah, I might be. I don't know. I might not do a long stream. Like I said, I'll probably do like an hour, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to do it too long of a stream, but yeah. See you, man. See you, Hydro. That needs to be perfect. We're all just humans. Alright, wait, what was I supposed to do? Oh, the tub. How dirty is the tub? Dude, it's not even dirty. And there's still books scattered on the floor. Yes, I saw that. Dirty house owners scatter books. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, we get a better look at these books now. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear
After the
dishes off
intense set of
table?
prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Darling, let me tell you something. In your lifetime, you are going to clean a lot of houses. And among all of those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences. None of them will be the ones that were easy. Just something to
I know
think
that
about
Coda
while
really
you
liked this
smoothed
game.
out the rug in the bedroom.
Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his
Tub?
face.
Are you serious? It's not dirty. Okay, it had a little bit of grime. I don't know where that came from. Really, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that there's a house that has like one soul to take care of it. It takes care. Why is this guy asking so many questions? Y'all are a W? What, the community? Again, that's a weird thing to say. So, yeah, you're right. It's pretty cheesy. There's a bit of truth in it now. Yeah, there's a bit of truth. Chat, it can be cheesy. The community is something else, I'll say that. It could be worse. At times, it's annoying, but other times, it's tolerable. Best community on YouTube? Chat, we have to get bigger so the community grows. Let's clean up the books. Thanks. Dude, are you serious? Please clean up the books. Oh goodness, those pillows over on the couch
I'm
are
glad he made
screwed up.
this. I'm glad he found some peace.
So a messy couch. Question.
But,
Do you
of
enjoy
course,
this?
it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
That wasn't a dark space. I was cleaning a house. Man. I was having fun. Oh. Hello again.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
I think you're looking way too deep.
This one gets a bit goofy.
Goofy? What? Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to become perfect. I want your friends, people in your life to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that in your own life? What do you know is well developed as a person and they make you feel disgusted with yourself compared to whom you feel useless, selfish? Oh my god, I'm grateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly.
About halfway through the game,
easy.
the perspective
It's so
shifts.
easy. It is so easy. Being perfect is effortless. Sorry, bad pun. How Jobo is really underrated. You know what? Out of all the puns, that one's fine. Oh.
And you play as the
me.
teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
I suppose the community is okay. I guess a 2 out of 10. This is the key. How do I achieve it? Should not follow their way to work. I told my little person to start society. This is the key. How do I achieve it? No effort. So now well, let me tell you right now, if it was an effortless, it's not the right answer. Still look. It's just that you make me feel cold inside. Let's be all. Thank goodness, if you are torturing yourself trying to find a solution, you're doing it right. Yeah, let's go with that one. That's a joke before Jobo. Kind of like how Jobo is criminally underrated, that one. Speak out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path? Wahaha, just kidding. What if I'm not good at, what if I'm not a good teacher? Holy shit, you guys, something is coming. Look at the back of the room. Nothing, no. It's coming for you. It's coming to destroy you. Everyone, run, run.
I felt pretty hard for this one.
Perfection.
I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Oh, I see.
I think about this game a lot these days.
You really like this guy's name, dude.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Please. How long is this game? I have no clue. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out learning against this wall. Good, stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, success. Go on, say something to her. Sorry, I have to leave. Where's the bathroom? What are you doing? You're not saying what's actually on your mind. Stop dancing around and have a conversation with this person. Do it again. I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all. I like you. I didn't like the clicker one. Kinda what? The clicker one was peak. No, that's what you said. You're completely missing the tone of the oh wait, this is this is not her talking. For some reason it's just a moment. Maybe it's what? Yo, can I hit these? Oh, what? These little bouncy things. I'm trying to talk to her. Oh my goodness, my lady. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you've learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Yeah, this one. There. You're messing it all up again. What do you mean? You'll freak her out. The conversation gets that personal. Dude, I asked this. The other ones were way more weird. Man, I'm playing with these. I was just trying something. Ooh, the lamppost. Come here, lamppost. Wants me to walk down this hall. Oh no.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect.
I don't think it's the same
with this
guy,
person,
but I think the
to
person
bring
who
him
remade
closer.
it. Oh no. I think
But
the
what
person
can
who
you
remade
do?
it is Doug
After this,
Brother?
Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Something like that. To play the game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin game. Are you serious? Okay, fine. Eyes are closed. Chat, what is on the screen? You liar. I knew it. I can't see anything. What's going on? Sure, I'm blind. I'm looking. Is he called Coda? Yeah. Please, someone talk to me. Please tell me how to solve this. Oh no. Oh. What's going on? I have to play it.
You should
like
probably
I'm blind.
open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Please tell me how to solve this. I'm gonna cry. Yo, tell me how to solve it. You're not answering the question. Oh. Maybe we what? Get hit by a giant door? What's going on? What's going on? Please, don't let this be forever. Please. Can you do something? Can you fix this? No, I have no idea where we are. Idiot! You can't see. What do you mean, help? I'm blind? What's going on? I can't see anything. There, I'll save that line. Please, tell me how to solve this. Please, someone talk to me, Wait, what? I'm going in here. I got an idea. I'm not talking to y'all anymore. This guy knows that. Oh, the thing. In a creative energy, can't. I was bursting with creative energy. No, this isn't. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. Oh, I gotta speak something honest. Oh, I got this. Watch this. Watch this. Here goes. Here I come, here I come.
Alright, let me explain how you're supposed to do this. On either side of the room are elevators,
I
which
can't
go up
keep
to an
making
upper
these.
level. You have to
My
go
work,
up,
I can't
walk
keep
over to the
making
person
these.
who's standing there, and then select
Yeah, that's it.
dialogue
That's
option
the
number
truth.
2.
Dude, I already know how to do this. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas.
Like I said, I
It's
was getting
draining me.
concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit
Keep
in his
going,
work
keep
about
talking.
exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming
I
from?
haven't been honest. I can't
But
figure out.
then
how to
even
say
weirder,
anything. I
his
thought it
work
was
has
going to
potentially
be-
stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating
You're
on
doing
ideas,
it.
but
It's
he
working.
literally just can't think of new ideas anymore.
Malone.
And in
it's not
person, he
fair.
was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything
You're
that
going-
you
we're
say
going
in
to
order
be
to
okay.
keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Hello? Zelda? Where did this line come from? Yo, this is Pete. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. Completely out of ideas. It's the same place. Oh no. What happened? Did something change? It was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. Trying to find this engine that used to protect me. Start again. I bet this is gonna end like the Click game. What do you mean? Like, what? He's gonna kill himself? It isn't far. He would never. I need to see it. I need to know why it stopped. No, I think he's going to.
If the last
become a
game
professional
featured
game
Coda
developer,
talking
Rogue
explicitly
or
about
Gun.
his creative frustrations, this
With
one
how
turns
this
it up
guy
to
is,
11.
I think Rogue.
Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a
Guaranteed a
friend
difficult
whose work
puzzle.
is
You can help me
exhibiting
solve the
signs
puzzle
of
and I'll show you
struggle,
the machine.
frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because, from my perspective at
the
the
same
time
puzzle.
and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone,
Betting on
not
Rogue.
releasing them onto the internet,
First, you have to
and
close
so
the door.
he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with.
First, you press
He
the
had no
switch
outlet
on
to
the
ground himself
First,
on.
you have to open the door. Yeah. You have to close the first door. Now just close. Now just press the switch here. He likes that puzzle.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Trust me, you'll see. There's someone crying. Is simply and joyous and that you love 100% of the time. Okay, making games is simple. If you're making games easier. Alright, making games is simple. I wouldn't say it's any of those, but that feels wonderful. But it wasn't true. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. It is easy. It never stops being easy. What the fudge? Keep going?
Seeing this game at the time that he made it,
Such a
looked
simple solution.
really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him
Feels
so trapped.
fantastic. No, this
like-
is helping. I'm going to vomit. Please,
Video
where's the
games
machine?
are not worth this amount of suffering.
Promise
This is someone I really
work.
cared about.
Please continue.
And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him
Pain
create.
ever always of me.
For him to suddenly become angry and
Sacrifices me
frustrated
for
like
the
this,
work,
it was the
100% of my
worst
time
thing
is all
for me.
Jesus. Yes, more.
Keep
I don't know.
going.
This is what I felt at the time.
There's no shame,
I don't
no
know
fear,
how
no
else
guilt.
to
I will
explain
be
it.
saved by my word.
I wanted it to
believe this.
stop
I was saving
more
my
than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever
Yo,
needed
a real
anything
model?
for this to stop.
I'm free. I'm free.
But it
Chat.
didn't stop.
Yo, what's up, Piers? I
After
saw
finishing
I'm
this
free.
one,
I'm free.
Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Bro, it said I'm free, I'm free. Oh, the machine. What's good, bro? I'm glad to see you arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. We can begin the intrusion when you like. I intend to be quick. I intend to be quiet. I intend to be brutal. I intend to be quick. Gotta be quick. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of an attention on this one. Also, one more thing you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Oh. Oh, what? Please, give us answers. He's gonna grab your cheek. Okay, do you remember the Game of the Year stream? Yeah, that was awful. That was one of the worst streams. Oh.
And of course,
Stop.
it's the machine.
6 hours in the game would be applicable. 6 hours in this game would be applicable. What? Did you look up how long this game is? People out there can only imagine the pain you've been through only because of creation. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, did you look up how long this game takes to beat? You have to admit to people that you allow them to suffer. No, nothing? You gonna talk? If that's true, then I'm gonna get, yeah. Like, every stream says video is 3 or 4 hours long. Okay, well in that case, chat, I'm gonna get to it. This is loud. Chat, why'd you tell me it's loud? Is it actually loud? Alright then, I'll speak for you. Alright, chat, once I get past this machine, I'm gonna end stream. Yo, what's good, everybody? My followers! It falls on deliver bad news. It falls on me to deliver bad news. The machine refuses to admit that it hurt us. This is important. We are stronger than thanks to our will find a way to live without it. We don't need its games. Yeah, we don't need its games. My friend, what's up? Yo, what's up, Isaac? Let us pray. Let us show it that we are not failures. Let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me. We will destroy the machine. Follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine has created. No, let's destroy the source. We gotta destroy the source. Let's go. No. No. What? You're just gonna... no, I'm not gonna play anything else this stream. This was really all I had, in mind. But, I have ideas for new streams.
Remember, you can click to fire the gun.
You want me to fire it? Oh! I thought the enemies were gonna come after it. Dude. Destroy! Destroy! Destroy everything! Destroy everything it's created. Destroy, destroy, destroy.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Show this to anybody.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for it? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
That his...
What? No! No! That's the void! But chat, quick stream today, like I said, quick stream, but I got some streams lined up in the future that would be cool. Minecraft stream, blah blah blah, all that cool stuff. So yeah, I really just wanted to give y'all some content. This video is gonna take a long time.
So I started
like
showing Coda's
so
work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games.
Really? They loved
them? The
him?
point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
There was everything for him to be afraid of. Whoa, is this a cutscene? Yeah, we got a cutscene. Alright. I need silence. Silence in the chat. Put down your weapon.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I know. To be told that my work is good. That I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy.
Really?
So beautifully, beautifully happy.
Chat, I think this game is gonna, the game designer and the guy talking, they kissed.
So anyway,
sorry, I had to say it.
Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess.
Okay.
And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's.
What is it?
This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
Chat. Oh, and then that's when the part starts where you dig through the...
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
What are you talking about? This goes hard. What's it? I don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of joke.
This room actually has a maze in it.
A maze?
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Thank you. Why would you put that there? Whoa.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable.
Take my medicine.
Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
Whoa.
Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made.
Are you serious?
It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time.
Push him down the toilet.
If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Oh, thank you, God. How did you figure out the code? Nice. We doing this. To a mental hospital.
The switch to open this door is
kinda looks
actually
like this.
on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for
Are you
me.
serious?
The idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem.
Yeah, you can. Give me no
I
clip.
feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix
What are you
the
talking
problem.
about? Give me no clip. I can't.
But I can open this door for you, so
Thank
let me
you.
do that.
Where are you coming?
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
Thanks because you
I
like
remember,
this guy's
it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
Pretty.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
All the work you've done for what? The game?
Where did I screw up?
Why did he play so much of these guys' games? They're clearly a little crappy.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Why'd you do that?
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
Be a crazy premise for a game.
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Wait, he added the lampposts? The commentator added the lampposts. He lied. This isn't...
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing.
Jesus.
Less than nothing. What does that mean?
What did you do? Clicks and that you make peace with the thing you are wrestling.
I'm
Clicks.
afraid that I did something really
clicking game?
stupid because I don't like myself.
Say anything. What?
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell
Is
you
the door
that
getting bigger?
I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt
Is the
okay
room
as long
shrinking?
as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is
The room is
something
shrinking.
wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into
I'm
your
about to get
work. You
crushed.
were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate
They're
myself.
gone.
Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Chat. I think I should end here. Because I'll get stuck playing this for hours. I think I should end it here so stream doesn't drag on for too long and y'all get tired. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to keep playing. I'll keep y'all updated in chat in the server, but I'm going to end it here. Because I didn't want to do a long stream today anyways. Turn up, you are finally free. You are free from this torture, as they call it. Yeah. You are free. 24-hour stream? Literally never. Literally never. That sounds like a fudging awful idea. Yeah. Interesting game. Very cool. Very swag. Very, cool. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching stream. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you get your meds and the voices stop in your heads. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, stay crazy. Later. Bye.